Hello, my name's Lise. Welcome out everybody to my Assassin's Creed Syndicate versus Assassin's Creed Origins review. Now we're going to just split this video into two parts. We're going to do 10 different categories of which game is the better one. We're going from music to side characters to side missions to main characters to game menus to databases to every single thing about Assassin's Creed to customization to combat system. We're going to be ranking it all down from this entire video. Now, let's start off. Wait, before I even forget, I promise you all a free digital movie code. You all get Batman the Killing Joke. Hopefully, you all enjoyed this free digital movie code. Just pause the video. You got a free movie, everybody. Congratulations, whoever got it. Well, congratulations to the one who got it. First saw this video first, or who wanted that movie first. So let's start off with category that had number 10, the map. Now, this comes down to personal choice in many cases. Which one do you like more? Do you like Victoria London Times with Assassin's Creed Syndicate? I loved how they developed this entire dang map. I love how they separated the entire one from the Thames River to Whitechapel to the City of London to the tourist attraction to the Lebeth Insane Asylum to the train section to the Parliament section. I just loved every single one of how this map was designed and different locations were laid out. I just loved this entire map. I loved Victorian London easily. And it's easily one of my favorite Assassin's Creed maps. It's my third favorite. But it's not my top two. And my second favorite is Assassin's Creed Origins Egypt. Ancient Egypt is amazing. And as you can tell, who won this category is Ancient. It's Assassin's Creed Origins. Ancient Egypt is amazing. It's not just all deserts. I love the pyramids of Giza, the Sphinx, obviously. The cities of Memphis and Alexandria are beautiful. Each city's done really well. Different, unique, different tastes. I like Bike's home city of Siwa, the little village. I just love this entire map, how entirely it looks. I just love the color schemes, the different stuff that they added to it. The animals bring us something new to this entire world, and it's an amazing open world game. Open world map. I mean, I just love what they done for Assassin's Creed Origins, the map. So, the map, it goes to Assassin's Creed Origins. Sue me. Now, the ninth thing is it's a combination between a map design, menu design, and basically a database. Now, as you could tell, this is where it's gonna go really. I mean, this is one of the main things why Origins is somewhat lesser to me than Syndicate, is because there's no database. There is no database for Assassin's Creed Origins. You don't get stuff for like main characters, side characters, different locations, and people say, well, it's ancient Egypt, we don't know all about that stuff. But yes, but we would like to know about certain side characters, about their names. I mean, I would like to know their names instead of just meeting these people for less than 5 seconds. It's terribly done what they've done for the characters in Assassin's Creed Origins and not have a database. The database has been around since Assassin's Creed 2. We've always needed that for that. I mean, I get it's a reboot, but you need to have a database. Menu design was was not very well laid out because it's mostly just a customization map and the stuff that you need to pay for. There's not much detail to their maps. To their game main menu, and the map design was to me terrible in Assassin's Creed Origins. Their entire map was just very cluttered up at the beginning. Now that they updated, now they at least tell you which places that you've been to or which sections that you have completed. Beforehand, it was a lot tougher to look at. You had to literally zoom in to make sure which ones were not highlighted. Now they put a check mark to the ones you actually completed. So now they help the map a bit, but there's no Animus database. There's still no stuff about character biography and all that stuff, and it's really killing to me the franchise for that one. Syndicate was very well organized for their entire map. The map was very laid out really nicely. They highlighted certain areas that you went to. They tell you what stuff you have completed. I mean, the character biographies of both the main characters, the side characters, the villains, and different locations was awesome. So Assassin's Creed Syndicate beats this category of map design, databases, and menu design. So Assassin's Creed Syndicate wins this one. That's number 9. Number 8 is going to go again to personal choice. It's Assassin's Creed. The music for is either you get Victorian London time with the whole classical music, or you like ancient Egypt with their whole contemporary type of music. This is just which game music do you like better, and which game use the music and more developed. I'm going to give this one to Syndicate as well, just because their music was constantly always playing. I don't think I really don't remember a time where I was walking down the streets in London and there wasn't some melody playing. With Assassin's Creed Origins, there was some great music, but once you're in the desert, it slowly starts to go away. I mean, some certain times in this entire game, you have the music playing and then it just suddenly stops and then you don't hear it for another like 5-10 minutes, and that to me kind of kills the game in some cases. So I say it's not that the Assassin's Creed Syndicate music was better than Origins, it's just because they used it better and it was more played out. So Assassin's Creed Syndicate beats Assassin's Creed Origins in the music department. That is number 8. Number 7 is going to be the customization. Customization, while it was good in Syndicate, the Syndicate you really had the just the cane, your breast knuckles, and some other thing. I forgot what it was. And they had a nice customization for outfits as well, and for the tools that you use. But to me, Origins completely dominated for it. Origins had the best customization you're ever going to get for an Assassin's Creed game. The number of weapons you could have swords, you could have daggers, you could have bows and arrows, you could have spears, you could have long weapons, short weapons, different types of outfits for you, for your horse, or a different camel, or different types of horses, different camels. That was something very interesting, and I believe Assassin's Creed Origins dominated the customization by a long side. And so Assassin's Creed Origins wins this category as well for its straight up customization. The customization in Origins was superb. Now the combat system. If there was truly something revolutionary about Assassin's Creed, is combat system. Which one they developed more the combat system? Assassin's Creed Syndicate, while it was good, it was basically some of the stuff of the same old. And I kind of prefer the combat system in the fighting pits, where you're fighting against a whole bunch of people, and it's just brawl for fists and all this stuff for money. I like that combat system actually more than the actual combat system you use throughout the game. So that is kind of a big negative for Assassin's Creed Syndicate in the combat system. But with Origins, their combat system is legendary. This is the best combat system for Assassin's Creed. This is the best combat system since Assassin's Creed 3. This combat system was revolutionary. The amount of ways you could go with your bow and arrow on horseback, jumping off, I mean, the different ways you could use these different types of weapons, and it was so challenging, the combat system, especially if you're a lower level. And it was very, very it was very well put. I just absolutely love the combat system. Granted, I believe the hunting thing got a lot easier, because you could easily dodge hippos and all that stuff. It was not so easy with elephants, but overall, the combat system is tremendously well done. So Assassin's Creed Origins win this round again. So the score is now Assassin's Creed Origins 3, Assassin's Creed Syndicate 2, and that is just the small parts for this part 1 of this entire video. I'm going to do a part 2. The reason why I'm cutting this video kind of short is because I believe part 2 is going to take a lot more time. It's going to take at least 15 to 30 more minutes, and then this entire video. Right now we got the maps, map designs, databases, music, combat system, customization. So for part 1, Assassin's Creed Origins is winning this entire versus video. But stay tuned for part 2, and I will not be giving a free movie code for part 2, just because this is going to be one whole video all connected to each other. So let me know what y'all think for one. Respect my opinion, I'll respect yours. Subscribe if you like, disagree on the bottom, leave a comment down below, let me know. Just let me know what y'all think, everyone, of which of these categories you think I was wrong in, or which ones you agree with, and which one's your own personal taste for at least this part 1. Part 2 will be coming up soon. Alright, everyone, name's Lee, signing off here. Everybody, bye-bye.